Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So, I got some exciting news. I finally got my coal patch up and running. That's exciting to me. And I got it double lane coming down with reds, yep. And the big deal here really is that it feeds down here and it feeds into our big huge steam boiler setup now, which is, you know, ×4, which is decent. 144 megawatts of power. Getting ready for lasers in the future. This one here split, so it should be taking half from here, half from here. Or at least that's the attempt. Actually, now I'm looking at this, it's actually... Oh no, this goes upwards. Oh no, so yeah, it should work. So this should be taking half here and half here. So basically, this line coming in and this mining setup should be an even number, basically. Which is good because this will slowly diminish for me and I can get rid of this. And I'm very happy about that, of course. I've been making some assembly machine, or not making assembly machines. Well, I made assembly machines, of course, but I'm making some grass down here. I'm going to call it grass just because I'm strange. But, oh, and concrete. I forgot about that. So we got concrete. If you've never seen concrete in action, you can hit your plus or negative button. Or you used to, huh? That is strange. My plus or negative's not working. I wonder if they moved it. Was it in my hand? Yeah, it is in my hand. What the? Options, controls. Oh crap, they put it on the numpad, but if I do that, I'll stop recording. What jerks? There we go. There we go. And then basically you can use this to cover your entire base over time. So let's do it for our bus. Everyone likes to... Oh, I didn't even grab enough to use, but there you go. You get the idea of concrete anyways. Hey Blackbird, how's it going? So yeah, concrete is kind of nice because that'll let us cover up our entire base and make it prettier-ish, I guess. Not that prettier-ish is much of a word. Here's something else I'm going to enjoy. This is Landfill, which is in vanilla. It's been in vanilla for a while now, actually, but I thought I would make a setup here. So we can use this and ruin all our water here, which I'm not going to. Or you can use it over here, which I'm going to. And we can use this to obtain some of this copper ore eventually. So now I can fill this in here and obtain some copper ore. Now, I don't like filling all this water in because eventually I might want to use this for the steam. But you know what? Screw it. Let's fill this in here. There we go. If I want to use it eventually, I'll use it on the one side. Or I'll get it elsewhere anyways. But... we'll keep some there, because I'm sure I'll want some of it, but there we go. But either way, I can get this now. How much is in here, patch-wise? 128 and 41, so that's whatever. 160 copper, so I can add it with this later on. Give us a good reason to use that stuff. Okay, so, I guess we'll hustle up here. Oh, let's get rid of the grass that we obtained here. So we used quite a bit. We had a full inventory, right? So that actually was quite a bit of grass. But it's well worth it. It's good when you need it. When you need to fill something in, it's the best thing you could ever have, to be honest. We might as well do this on our way back up. So today, we're going to try to do... I say try. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to do it. We're going to try to do blue science. Oh, look at that. That worked actually really nice. And you can see it on the map and makes it clean looking. And, oh, it's smooth on the feet. This is annoying. The devs are jerks. In 15, they decided to add, I think it's a 25% chance that... the shrubs and stuff will show up, and the only way to get rid of them is basically to take it and use, I think, flamethrower, basically, on it to get rid of it. So, Yeah, I think the developers are trolls. It's a great mechanic, but you know what? They're trolls at the same time. I don't care. Okay, so let's work our way over here. We're going to go to oil processing today. So we're going to obtain some oil. I should have brought some pipes with me, but we can always go back and get those. I got a few on me anyway, so that'll help. So and then we'll bring it up here as well. Okay. And so here's the oil. Let's call this the Happy Electro move, because he was excited to tell me about this. I had seen it anyways, but basically when you pull out your pump jack now, they highlight all the nodes for the oil, which back in the day that was annoying from trees, shrubs, etc. So it's nice to see that you can easily deal with it now, I guess. And I'm just going to call it the Happy Electro move, because he was quite happy to tell me about it. He was like, I don't even know if I should tell you. And he doesn't mean that to be a jerk or anything. He means like maybe to, you know, find it out on my own kind of thing. But anyways, we'll call it the Happy Electro. Because it doesn't really matter for this right now. It's like we could make it even too, right? Oh, there you go. Get some lights over here. I know when we play it gets a little dark at night. I know there's mods out there, but we decided to play purely vanilla. So, you know, if the devs feel like maybe eventually they should add us better lights, they will. But honestly, they gave us night vision, so we could work on getting night vision goggles and things like that, which actually we could honestly work on our first power armor soon too. So that's more of a, you know, that's a priority thing if we want to get night vision and stuff. And night vision was redone as well to make it a little easier to see, so... Oh, interesting. I thought that would recorrect and put it further up or down or whatever, but it didn't. Oh. Kind of overshot our oil here a bit. Okay, so... There we go. And let's patch this in so we don't have to worry about it. There you go. Okay, so let's pull this out and start oiling up, I guess. Now, I'm not lucky as like Electro. You can see that I don't have almost any oil. A wee bit here. We have like no oil here. An Electro, on the other hand, he's got all this oil up here, oil down here, all here, down there. The guy's friggin' oil tycoon. Lucky little person. Either way, I mean, if I really was desperate, he would let me go up there and get it anyways. But there's also, you can turn coal into oil. Not that it's going to be probably the most efficient method of doing it, of course, but it is a new method that you can do now, which is pretty cool. So, how am I going to do this? Oh, let's do it from here then and skip it over further. There you go. That should get most of it anyways. And then, I gotta figure out how to... Oh, there's one spot I just missed here. And I know I missed all right here. There you go. And then... I guess at this point, just join them up. Why not? Like I said, we don't have enough pipes anyways here, so I'm going to have to go back and get some. But we should have enough to get us started here, or I can convert some of these down too. There you go. And so if you guys are all there-ish... Oh, nice going, Kane. There you go. We can go like this, and this should get us... There you go. I guess that gives you a good, you know, indicator if you did it or not. If everything shows oil values everywhere, pretty much got it. So yeah, I'd say there's oil at the front of all of them now, so we did it. Okay, so let's get ourselves a big one of these over here. Oh, no, sorry, big one over here. There you go. And then we'll start using the little guys around here. There you go. And I guess we should place a couple lights here and there. Beautiful. And then, of course, I don't have enough here, of course, but now is just running this all the way to our base area. Which I don't even think I'm going to run too far to our base because I need to have the room to work on oil. And our base is actually stupidly close at this point. So, to be honest, running oil up here any further down might be a bad idea. In fact, running it down there might be a bad idea. I might run it right out here, actually, now I think about it. Maybe go upwards, in fact. Because you want the space in your base, right? So... nice to have the one-shot grenades now. I wonder if they get rid of the shrubs. Oh, no, they don't. Guess the flamethrower is the only way for that, huh? There you go. That should actually be decent. Lights are turning on. Okay. So, let's put some lights on here randomly, and then we're going to work our way back to the base quickly. Get some more piping and try to figure out what we're going to do there. I doubt we'll have the blue science done today. We'll start getting started on... we'll probably get the oil stuff set up. Let's put it that way, but then the next episode we'll probably finish up on the blue science. Oh, it goes down, okay, not magically somewhere else. There you go. So, another thing I started to automate, you know, in our little tool area or whatever you want to call it, is I got some pipes in automation, of course, and yeah, so that makes life a little easier anyways. So I can grab them easily there. And it's nice having the wall. I'm really happy that I decided to put an effort on a big area. Electra was going to go a lot smaller around his base, but I said, no, Electra, you should go big kind of thing. So he did as well, and I helped him clear out a bit, and he cleared the rest as well over here. But I think he's happy now he went as big as I did, because now you have a lot more room to work with. Within your base. No, I got that oil, I set it up, I didn't have to worry about walling it or clearing it or anything like that. It was kind of pre-set up, so I'm kind of happy about that. Gotta keep an eye on these guys. Did I see something blinking? No. Thought maybe we were running out of fuel. Okay, so, how are we gonna do this, my friends? How are we gonna do this? I haven't decided yet. Almost feel like going the opposite way, and almost now like go up, not down, you know? Let's start from here, just for fun. And I went kind of crazy on this. Not that I would use this many, to be honest, but you know what? I'm going to gap these. I know you don't need a gap for this, but you know what? A gap makes things a little cleaner. It always has, right? So there's advanced oil processing. I don't know which way the advanced thing comes in. I think it comes in, the water comes on the right and the oil comes on the left, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. But it's not a big deal because we can change it around. There you go. And then we can start doing all our wiring, I guess, in a sense. I probably didn't even bring enough of these guys because this gets complicated. Now, do I need 5 of these? No, I do not need 5 of these. Not anytime soon, but I have 5, so it's more like a why not, right? So let's bring petroleum as low as possible. Let's bring light oil quite close, but not as close. And then let's just leave heavy as is over here, I guess. And then we can do the same thing for petroleum again. Actually, no. Oh, you're doing this wrong, Kane. Short bursts when you first do them. Later on, it's further out. Yeah, that's usually how I do it, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do you first. So let's put a one gap in here. Let's put a one gap in between you, and let's put another one gap in between you. Hey Jens, how's it going? Okay, yeah, let's do that actually. I've decided that is how we do things now. Actually, I'm starting to think the one gap was almost needed. There you go. Like I said, I'm going to probably run out of pipes because I wasn't kind of smart with this at all. Okay, and then we'll do the light now. Light. 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 There you go. We'll go up and down, left and right. Nice, nice, nice. And then we got our petroleum now. Yeah. It's a little further, so getting it in the right spot, a little trickier, but we got it. And then we get that up here. And there we go. Woo! Good, good. And there we have her. That should work. Not bad, thank you, not bad. So yeah, now we could expand quite far one way, etc., of course. So for now, what I'm thinking to do now is we can work on the petroleum on one side, blah, blah, blah on another. It doesn't really matter. Thinking maybe we'll start petroleum over here. Maybe one more down. So this can be petroleum, but instead of bringing heavy or light here, what I'm thinking is this is petroleum, right? So the next one I want to work on is light. But instead of doing it right here, I was thinking maybe I'll gap it here. So this will be light, and we'll bring it down something like this, right? And I won't bring it down. Well, maybe I will bring it down. I don't know. We'll probably won't bring it down all the way. There you go. And then I can bring heavy from over here. So I'm kind of spacing it even more than I normally do. And I think that would be kind of a nice deal for us to work with. Actually, to be honest, the heavy can go just all the way down. Doesn't really matter. That should work. And then I have tanks. These are just buffer tanks to get us started. I'm not a really big buffer person these days. I used to like buffering, but buffering is considered a bit of a no-no at times, but I do recommend a small buffer when you first do your oils, just because you're going to produce quite a bit of heavy, light, and petroleum, and you're not going to be able to crack them, basically convert heavy to light and light to petroleum, things like that, right away. So having this method will help you get started, which is, I think, a worthwhile adventure. I guess we'll put this here. Nice, these will fit in between. There you go. And then let's get some light bulbs in here, shall we? There you go. I really don't care gens, to be honest, what anyone else thinks about whatever. I play the way I enjoy it these days. This is one of the reasons why I don't stream on Twitch, because kind of a toxic community out there. I just play the game and I enjoy it and I have fun. And there we go. Nice. It's too bad like these don't require power for these tanks. Like I feel like they need a little light at them, you know? I could always add a little light for myself. I could put one here, and then one here. And then put them at the back here, I guess. There you go. Makes me feel better. Yay, got little lights here. Yeah, I mean, there you can do anything the way people want, but I'm not into doing things perfect or whatever. It's a video game after all. Over time, you know, I felt like, you know, every time I was playing on Twitch, people were getting upset that I wasn't playing their way in a sense, and I just said, you know what? This is no way to play the game. I want to play how I want to play, and to be honest, like, buffering works for me. It might not work for him as much, but to be honest, if I don't have a bit of a buffer, my petroleum isn't going to produce because I'm not going to build cracking right away. So what am I going to do with the heavy and light oil right away? You know, those, you know, they're going to be stuck. They're going to be full and I won't be able to produce anything. I won't even be able to produce the blue science, for example, to get there because I might take my time, make other things, etc., etc. Anyways, so chemical plant. So one of the first tasks that we want to do with all this is basically make plastic. Actually, all this is for plastic really right now. And plastic will be brought down here. Now, this is the downside because oil's up here, our systems down here, and our main bus is down here. So it kind of sucks because now our plastic is going to run against the bus. I don't really know what one does when that happens. I guess you can technically have it go backwards on the bus. I guess there's no shame in that. That's just slightly odd, though. But if it works, right? So there you go. So that's multiplayer. Are you playing? Yes, I am playing with my friend Electrobot, who is actually out for the day. He'll be on this evening, but I won't probably be streaming at that point. But normally he's playing. He has his own base right here, which is pretty much offline. All he has is power running into his stuff here, and I got two radars keeping an eye on his base. But basically, he has his own base. I have my own base. We don't share production or research or anything like that. And so, in a sense, yeah, we're playing multiplayer cooperatively. Like, if he needs help, whatnot, I can help him. I can do stuff to his stuff remotely, actually. Like, I can take this train, for example, and I can give it orders or whatever. I can tell it to go here, and I can tell it to go, you know, back here, for example. It'll loop around, but that's kind of cool anyways. There you go. So, let's see here. We got this here. There we go. Now we got to feed coal all the way up here, which is going to be hard, of course, but son, we got to get the coal all the way up here. So, how are we going to feed it up here, actually? You know what? Let's feed it from the butt of it, which is fine. But let's bring it from the back, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll grab it from our bus. You gotta always like a decent bus, right? Yeah, bus. Okay, ooh, there's a yellow there. Boom, gone. I need to zoom out a bit more. There it is. And, of course, I can't tell what's here yet, so we'll just, we'll put it like that, but, Shift right click and then shift left click copies the instructions. Okay, so let's put this here. There we go. And then Le Plastic will be formed in a second here. Interesting. So when I hit Q on this, it autofills from the thing. That's cool. I didn't realize that. There we go. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to even bring this down through our system over time, to be honest. This is going to be messy. Probably right there. One layer of plastic right in the middle there. Yeah, that could work. I want it closer on the side because that's where I'm going to work with, right? But might not even have to bring it down too far, to be honest. Did I not put the inserters in there? Yeah, the only downside with this setup is if you don't have inserters to pick up the coal, they don't find their ways into the machine. Unfortunately, this game is not that good, you know. I thought, you know, magically things would just go into the, you know. Hey, you know what? Let's do our old-fashioned. There you go. We'll use both sides of the belt for now, because as time goes on, we might extend these more, of course, so we'll make even more plastic. But there we go. We got Le Plastic done, and we don't have to worry about that. And then basically advanced circuits. So yeah, those are going to be fun to do. The good news is we could always put them anywhere, but we'll have to decide on that anyways. Let's get some light up here. Yay! And now we can see our new fluid stats here. We got our oil running and all that fun stuff, and the petroleum. So the production, the consumption. The consumption is where it's going to be kind of the more important, I guess. But you can see what you're consuming, what you're producing. So technically by this graph, if it's somewhat right, we're consuming more petroleum than we're actually producing petroleum. So that's kind of actually really interesting. Now, once you do cracking and all that, that would change, but I would assume that we were producing more than using. But right now, if this math is right, this should go from 6.0 to 5.9. There it is. It's slowly ticking down. Oh, it's fighting, but yeah, there it is. 5.9. It's getting closer and closer. There it is. Now it's staying at 5.9, and it should go 5.8. Oh, thank you, Jens. That is so nice of you. I don't think I've ever gotten a thing from that. Jens donated with bits or bytes, or I don't know what they're called, but that's awesome. Very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. And that'd be a good way to end this episode, actually. So big thanks to Jens. And thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Next time, we're going to get the red circuit factory up. We're going to get the assembly machine factory up. And then we're going to get the regular engine factory up and running. And hopefully we'll get all that done during the episode. And and then blue science is there. And yeah, and that'll be awesome. I can't wait. I'm actually very excited for that. I'm also a little nervous because I don't know how. I was trying to do more things on the bus, but now like running things backwards on the bus, it's like, what am I doing now? I'm a little confused and crazed by that, you know, having plastic going backwards, but we'll figure all that over time anyways. But I wouldn't mind getting the circuits coming down here as well, the red ones, but they need to go up too. We'll see. It might be time that I work a bit on the right here. Only downside is this coal's in the way, but this coal's only temporarily as well, so maybe I should use some of the spacing over here. But either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see wonderful people next time.